Alright, so we're going to look at the miniatures from the first Kickstarter for Trench Crusade. I believe there's another Kickstarter coming with more miniatures in the future, which I'm really excited about. I've been converting some of my own already, which you may have seen on some of our other social media, and I've even done a video on this channel. I'm really liking the game at the moment and the kit bashing potential. However, some of the official miniatures are really beautiful, and we're going to look at them in this video. So we've got some lovely art cards. There's a combat medic there. Now I can't remember the names of everything, so I'm going to have to look that up as we go on through the video. But these are all what we're going to get miniature wise, all based on this beautiful artwork. Of course, the Trench Pilgrim there. Really cool. Let's look at the miniatures. So they all come in these little baggies, and they're all resin, and they're all cast resin. Let's have a look. And yeah, there's our Trench Pilgrim. So cool and really nice. And we've got a couple of little shields in there. You're only meant to get one, but I've got a couple. I'm not sure, maybe it does come with two. And yeah, the gun sort of goes on there like that. So, if you're not familiar with the game, I think it's all like World War I stuff. Obviously set in an alternative universe, which is more, everyone's more Crusade like an appearance. Now I don't know the full lore, so I apologise, but you can look it all up, and you should look it up because it's really cool. I've just been drawn in by the miniatures and the artwork. Let's get this big guy. So if I can find, I've got the rules up, which obviously tells you the name of everything. It's just finding everyone on here. So he's called the Communicant Tank Hunter. He's awesome. He's quite large and quite a big base. Now, interestingly, they had one. I'm not sure if this is the yeah. I'm just looking at the Kickstarter. It says it was on a 60mm base, but this clearly is obviously like a 40 or 50, about 40. Still really cool though. Unless that was a larger version they'd done before. That might. Well, it says 32. Anyway, I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's an awesome miniature. This is probably going to be the next one I paint. Just because it's just so cool. I really like it. Again, like, the detail's fantastic. You can see where, I assume they're like injection moulded resin. Hence, I mean, that's not obviously, that bit on his head's not part of him. Just where the resin's gone in to create the cast. Just really cool. So essentially it just started with that one miniature, and as the stretch goals were slaughtered by their own, and then their own words, really did smash the stretch goals, and more miniatures were added. Combat medic here we saw on the art card. Really cool. So that'll go on there on her back. She's got a little knife. That's obviously very small and delicate. Oh, but again, the detail is lovely, really nice. Moving on, I'm going to go down the list. Let's go down the list of the. So we've done the Trench Pilgrim. He was next on the list. So after him is the Observer. Now most of these miniatures are for different factions. You couldn't just use all these together in one faction. They are just random miniatures from each faction, but more will be coming in the next Kickstarter to round out the factions. But the game really does, I can't think what the word is, encourage you to kit bash and make your own. It's got a really cool little robotic head type thing. But there are also plenty of people who do alternative STLs, which is what I've done with my nuns and my prisoner, actually, who I just gave him different heads. So I was like, my nuns here, I just replaced her head. And the same with the prisoner. And these are just 3 STLs that I could find. And I just replaced their heads with heads that you can buy from our store. So really nice little shield thing there, which goes on his arm. And going down, we have the witch burner. Now I got sent 2 of these. I don't know if that was a mistake, but I got sent 2. Maybe I'll give one away. Just something we can arrange. Again, he's got a couple of the little shields. They go on these little circles either side. And he's got his sort of sword cane type thing. Really, really cool. We should have the art card for him. There is. So, of course, all the art is done by Mike Francina. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I apologise if I butchered that. But it's always, I've been a huge fan of his artwork for a long time, even before any of this stuff popped up. And just to see the miniatures is fantastic. I'm a really big fan of the Castigator. It's well worth looking up. And we had the alternative pose for the communicant as well. I wonder if they were meant to send that instead, and I just got 2 of these by mistake. That's fine, I don't mind. Is that another combat medic as well? I've got 2 combat medics there. I didn't realise that. And then there's this little guy who also comes with, I believe he came with the communicant. This little guy carrying a little ammo box, I assume. And very cool. It's quite 40k, isn't it? I don't mean that as an insult. That's really cool. But I'm a whole aesthetic I love even more than 40k. I will admit. Yeah, there they are. Look in the art. I apologise for the light. So cool! I cannot wait to get him made up and painted. But I just thought I'd do a quick little video just to share them, show them off. They're really cool. And yeah, if you want some miniatures like that yourself for Trench Crusade, and the other Kickstarter will be coming. I don't know if these are available to purchase at the moment, but I'll be very surprised if there's not something they look into doing in the future. But yeah, the game's getting a really nice community together. It's really cool. I love doing the conversions for them and making up my own warbands. I'm going to do a couple of warbands at least. Already working on my Trench Pilgrims at the moment. And if you want to see all them, do follow us on Instagram, and the link is in the description. On Instagram, Twitter, X, all that stuff, Facebook as well. I post it all to that. So yeah. All that's left to say then is thank you so much for watching. I'll probably do some more Trench Crusade content on the channel. There's already one conversion video up, which you can watch now if you haven't seen it. Yeah, I'll see you again in the next one.